Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks around the world. Welcome to another episode of Hangin at Inti HQ, live at Inti Creates headquarters in beautiful Chiba, Japan. I am your host, Inti Creates producer, and the localization director, Matt Papa. To my right is this fine gentleman who goes by the name of
Andrew Singleton, localizer here at Inti Creates. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday/Wednesday.
Yes.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Wednesday for us, Tuesday for probably most
having
of y'all.
a good 2020.
Yeah,
First
like
stream of 2020.
it feels weird being like Happy New Year, but we haven't seen y'all since 2019.
Mid-February.
Happy mid-February New Year, because that's where we are at here at Hangin at Inti HQ. Because it has been not one, but 2 months since we've seen these fine folks, and it is very good to be back in the blue chair.
Yeah, it's not like we don't want to do it.
Oh, no. Absolutely want to. Yeah, I'd stream every day if I could.
Yeah.
But no work would get done.
That's true.
We'd be in a pickle.
Unfortunate.
But it is very good to be back with y'all. It's been a crazy past 2 months, and it's just been...
It's not calming down.
No.
The foreseeable future.
No, it really isn't. But that's okay. That's a good thing.
No, that's what we want.
We got so much cool stuff planned for 2020, and we're really just kicking everything off right now.
I'd love to see it.
February, and it's just going to be awesome. I can't wait. So I guess to kick things off, before we kind of get into where we've been the past 2 months, as you may have noticed, the stream, new year, new makeover,
A little renovated.
Yeah, we've kind of had the same thing for a while now. So with some new help we have here at the office, we decided to kind of give the stream a bit of a facelift and just create some new assets. I hope you guys like the new Matt and Andrew art and the new just kind of overall,
Adorable.
More just
adorable.
kind of going for a cleaner, simpler presentation this time around. So I hope y'all like the new, simpler presentation of Hangin at Inti HQ.
We don't have the chat window on the stream, but we can
still see y'all. Don't
you
worry. I can still see you YouTube. I can still see you Twitch. You're right there.
An eye on.
So don't, just because you're not on the screen does not mean you're not in our hearts.
It's true.
And on another screen that
Also,
y'all just can't see.
It doesn't mean you should act up.
Yes, that is not a pass to misbehave, people. But anyway, it's been 2 months. So Andrew Singleton, localizer here at Inti Creates. What in the hell have you been up to for 2 months? 2 months, man.
It's been a holiday. I mean, we had a holiday. We had a January, half of February. Just playing video games.
As you do.
Just,
as you do.
Consistently. We had. I didn't leave the country except for the trip we had. Just had a nice Japanese holiday.
Yeah, you did.
I tend to do. It's just really too much. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, no, it's 2 months. It's honestly kind of hard to zero in on specific stuff when it's been that long. I mean, for me, it was, oh my goodness, it was, because unlike Andrew Singleton, localizer at Inti Creates, Matt Papa, producer, localization director at Inti Creates, tends to fly around the world.
Yeah, you got that.
Back to his roots in Jersey land for the holidays, so I wanted to go back to my hometown, saw family and friends over the holidays. Showed up at MagFest.
Yeah.
Showed up at MagFest representing Inti there. And we did, MagFest does like a charity live stream every year. So this is we've been doing this for a couple of years now, going to MagFest, getting some of our games in the charity stream. And, so that's why I come. I'm on the stage. I'm either playing the games myself or on the couch doing commentary.
Cool.
Trying to raise money for some sick kiddos. And this year was great again, so thank you to everybody who was at MagFest and helped donate towards the it's called MagFast now is the name of the charity. Right. So anybody who was there or donated during that, thank you very much. It was very much appreciated. After MagFest, literally the day after MagFest, I whisked myself off to Disney World.
Yeah.
Literally, I went back to my folks' place from MagFest, switched out my suitcases, and then the next morning I left for the airport at like 4 in the morning to catch a flight to Disney World, which was awesome. I haven't been to Disney World since the late 90s, so it was very different from what I remember. They've done so much to Disney since I was last there. I had an absolutely amazing time. Stars aligned left and right for things. Getting lucky. Got to do all the new Star Wars stuff that they have there. Yo, if you get to go to Disney World, Disneyland, whatever. Oh my God, the Star Wars stuff there is just
Star Wars,
just absolutely nuts. It was so cool. Like the newest ride they have, the Rise of the Resistance. It's called. Literally left the place with my like jaw dragging on the ground, just like, what did I just experience? This is insane. So cool. that was really great. And then we synced up again in America for PAX South.
That's right.
Which we will obviously get to in a little bit throughout our recap of these past 2 months for you guys. So yeah, it's been a crazy 2 months, and then even since PAX South, we've just been super busy here getting ready for our 2020 stuff. Just you got to be able to find a time where all of our schedules align, and today is that day, ladies and gentlemen.
And finally,
for
now. Of course, we're off again next week.
Yes, and then we're off to PAX East, which we will also talk about later. Let's see, things we're going to talk about. I'd say, why don't we get into it? Because we got a lot of topics we want to share with these fine folks.
Let's catch up on.
Let's get. You don't want to hear about our personal lives all day. Let's get into all this Inti Creates stuff. The reason y'all are here. So number one on the Inti Creates docket. I'm just going to go in chronological order here because I think that's the best way. So since we last saw your lovely usernames here on the stream, first thing that happened since was Luminous Adventure X. DLC.
We played a little bit about
officially
that
released
last stream.
Yes, we did. We showcased it on our last stream, and it came out, I believe, like a day or two after our last stream, something like that. It was like right on the heels of release during our last stream. So these lovely features have been available.
Yeah,
on Luminous Adventure X.
The stream have probably gotten a chance to.
If you've had a chance to
beat that EX blade.
Yes.
That super powerful blade.
That versus question mark.
Yeah.
Is a do you like being kicked in the face?
I mean,
elbowed in the back of the head.
Every once in a while, just remind yourself you're alive.
Right.
And that video games.
Because Blade will definitely remind you that you're alive. That extra mission versus very angry Blade is something else. We what I love that we did with that at Anime NYC, we had it just kind of like stealthily in the demo, and like a few people picked up on it, and just watching people's like just like faces change as they battled Blade throughout the duration of the demo was priceless. It was absolutely priceless. And then of course, what you are hearing in the background is the new Lola single, and I remember how to pronounce it properly. Raison d'etre.
Nice. There you go. You got it.
Studied it.
Nailed it.
Studied it.
Got
it. So that new Lola single, the new battle versus Extra Hard Blade, they are there if you want them on the Luminous Adventure X DLC menu across all platforms. So those are ready to go. Should you be interested in throwing down on those? Excuse me.
We'll be there for you.
Yes. So we're just going to go rolling right along into news number 2. Shortly after this, we had a pretty big update for Dragon Marked for Death. We updated Dragon Marked for Death to version 2.3.0. We've added a lot of new features, new level caps, and all of that stuff. But rather than me explaining it to you, we should just show these fine folks the video. What do you think? Video? Let's show them the video of Dragon Marked for Death 2.3.0.
Roll the tapes.
Let's do it. Let's do that. Boom, there you go. So now with this update that this came out what, the end of December, beginning of January, I believe. Been out for a hot minute now.
Yeah,
so if you've been playing Dragon Mark for Death, you're already very familiar with this. But if you've been away from the game for a little while, you haven't even tried the game yet.
That's in a great spot right now.
Yeah, it really, really is.
It had a lot of features people have been asking for.
Yes, and especially what I really like seeing is now every character can do a dragon contract for every single element that's in the game.
Yeah, there you go.
Which is awesome. They got the fire, the ice, the wind, the lightning, and now poison for everybody, which is really cool because it really truly does alter the playstyle of that character, even more so. So like, you know, a ice shinobi may be a lot different from a wind shinobi, and the poison empress is a lot different from the fire empress. They all have different strengths and weaknesses that really allow you to kind of fine tune your individual likes and dislikes even more within that character. You know,
like a lot of their core abilities change, so they really do feel quite different. Yeah,
so it's really customizing the character archetype. You know, if you're a DPSer, you can pick your DPS and then fine tune just how DPS-y you want to be. Yeah. So that's why we are very, very excited to have all those available. And of course, we're still not done with Dragon Mark for Death. As we have announced in previous events and previous shows, a very large Dragon Mark for Death update is coming.
On the horizon.
2 new characters, the Bandit and the Oracle. They are happening, and they're going to be ready for y'all soon. They're awesome.
Yes.
They are so much fun.
Taking the game to a new level, pretty much.
Yes. We've been able to demo them at a couple events now, when we've been able to go to those. And player reception's been really great. We've gotten a lot of great positive feedback from everybody about their play styles and stuff. And they really just add, you know, they're unique. They're not like very close to this character, very close to this character. They're very unique in their own play style. So I cannot wait for all you dragon heads to get your hands on Bandit and Oracle and all the other cool stuff. And it's not just the new characters. There's other big stuff coming too in the big update that's coming for Dragon. So whether you're a seasoned Dragon Mark for Death player or just getting ready to try the game out for the first time, wherever you may be, we got a lot of cool stuff planned for Dragon Mark for Death. Literally has never been a better time to play. So I hope you guys can enjoy all that good dragony goodness when it comes out. And the stuff is already on. Moving right along, because again, doing this in chronological order here. As we spoke about a few minutes ago, we went to PAX South this year.
Yes, for the first time.
For the very first time, we went to PAX South in good old Texas and San Antonio. So that was the Inti booth at PAX South, and PAX South blew me away. It really, really did. Like, I had no expectations for PAX South. You know, we've been to East and West many times before, and you know, I've always heard good things about South, but you know, it's a very different show from the others, and that you can't really compare the two. And they are correct about that. But PAX South really had this sort of like unique charm to it that really it didn't feel like the other PAXs did. In just that it was, and just plus San Antonio is a really nice town. I had never been to Texas before, so that was really cool. So getting to go to a new place in the United States, had some really good food. You know, the booth was packed, start to finish every day. So if you were at PAX South and you saw us there, thank you very much for coming out to and supporting our very first PAX South. It was a really, really awesome experience. One of our good friends who has been a big supporter of our games and has been showing up to help. So our good buddy Gerard, the completionist, the legendary YouTuber in the flesh, one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet. He was there at PAX South booth, hanging out with us, just, you know, having his fans come over and try out the games. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great.
You know, having someone like him who's just such a personality in this space, just hang out was really a lot of fun. So thank you to Gerard and to all of you completionist fans who showed up at the show. It was really, really a lot of fun, and I really hope we can go again next year because we really had a great time. And it's nice to be able to travel to different areas that you don't normally get to interact with people.
Sure. Well, we're definitely trying to do that and get out there. Hopefully, give more people a chance to come see us.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And play the games and meet us and buy some stuff.
Absolutely.
Buy some stuff.
Yeah, we had more merch there than we've ever had. Our merch list just keeps growing. It's kind of insane. I posted this on our Twitter already.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to do it some more as PAX East gets close. Our merch design people are going full tilt, man. It's crazy. It really, really is. So
absolutely.
Thank you to everybody who helped make PAX South a huge success. And we couldn't have done it without y'all. And we hope to see you at the next PAX South, for sure. Alright, where are we at? Moving right along. Throughout all of this craziness, with number 4, we've celebrated a very important anniversary here at Inti Creates. Yes. It is the 9th, count 'em 9 anniversary of the Galgun series.
Ridiculous.
Can you believe Galgun has been around for 9 years? 9 years, man. Since the original game debuted on Xbox 360 here in Japan.
Yep, 360.
That's
right.
It doesn't feel that long. Does it feel like it's almost been a decade of Galgun? Does it feel like that to you? Because it doesn't feel like that to me.
I don't want to think about it. I do remember. I didn't play the 360 version. I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, same.
Sure.
Big
when
same.
The PS3 version came out, I did get that.
Yeah, that was long before we even sniffed the idea of being an Inti Creates employee.
Yeah, right. Maybe that was 8 years? That was about a year
after.
Yeah,
the PS4 version came out a year after in 2012.
Yeah, right.
So it's been 8 years since the
PS4
version, or PS3 version, excuse me. It's wild. So, you know, Galgun holds a very special place in my heart. You know, it's one of the first games I ever worked on. Not the first, but one of the very first. And, you know, being partially responsible for getting that series out into the West and just seeing how amazing the fans have been with throwing their support towards this series and really just propelling it to the next level is something I never, when this came out 9 years ago, I never in a million years could have imagined. So that was just so much fun. And you know, obviously the Galgun series is not over. We are not done with Galgun. I am very excited for the future of Galgun. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, we got some new art. This is brand new art.
Yeah, that is brand new art done by Ito-san, the master himself, to celebrate the occasion. You know, it's cool seeing Kaname again. We haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah,
you know, she was the main heroine of the original game, and maybe some of y'all have seen her for the first time. But so thank you, Ito-san, for this amazing piece of art, and let us keep the Galgun spirit alive and well. I'm seeing Doki Doki Live.
I always do.
As you should. As you should. All right, rolling right along to topic number 5. We are circling back to Luminous Adventure X because our good friends at Limited Run Games have released Luminous Adventure X at Best Buy stores across North America.
Ooh,
so if you missed out on the chance to order your copy of Luminous Adventure X through Limited Run Games during the pre-order period, you still got a chance.
Go track it down.
You still got some time. So if you live in North America, Canada, US, Mexico, check your local Best Buy if you haven't managed to get a copy of Luminous Adventure X yet, and see if they got one in stock. I know my local one still has a few.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, my local as in what used to be local. Very much not local anymore.
Former local.
Former local Best Buy definitely still has some in stock. So if you haven't picked up Luminous Adventure X yet and you want to get that precious boy on your shelf for all eternity, still got some time.
It's very nice.
Make sure you check your local Best Buy, make sure they still have some stock. And if you have not got it yet, best of luck to you in your hunt for the Luminous one himself. Because it is very nice to know that our games will be on shelves for years and years to come. The Switch cards feel pretty sturdy too, so you don't have to worry about like discs like just eating it eventually like you do, which is very nice. I mean, my NES cards still work and they're 35 years old, so there you go. I can't wait to play Switch in 2045. Just saying.
I'd be more worried about the Switch than the cart.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, solid.
Exactly. So,
the Switch is decent.
Enjoy your physical copies of Luminous Adventure. Thank you to everybody who supported the limited run release. Did very well. and we're very happy about that. They've been a great partner with us. We love the folks over there at Limited Run Games.
Oh yeah.
And we got some cool stuff perhaps in the future. We're gonna move right along because we got a lot of stuff to cover here. Now, the big cheese, the big kahuna of the announcements that happened while we were away from these lovely folks was the announcement of Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack on the PlayStation 4.
Yes.
PlayStation 4 Striker Pack. It's happening. GIF. We are so excited to finally bring Gunvolt, the OG Gunvolt games, to the PlayStation 4. It is happening, and I cannot wait. I've been hoping for this for years. I'm always of the belief, get your games in as many hands as possible.
Oh yeah.
And there's so many PlayStation 4 owners out there. Maybe you don't have a Switch. Maybe you didn't have a 3DS.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
So maybe
this is your first chance to really, truly experience the Gunvolt series. So we are very, very, very excited to get Gunvolt Striker Pack on the PlayStation 4 and to celebrate the occasion. We made a brand new trailer for the first time in years for Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack. So let's roll that trailer and get a taste of what all this Gunvolt action is all about. Let's do it.
In the near future, a growing population is emerging of people who possess supernatural powers known as adepts. Under the control of the massive Sumeragi conglomerate, peace and order is maintained throughout the nation. The hero is Gunvolt, aka GV, an incredibly powerful adept who has the ability to control lightning. He fires special rods that let him shoot bolts of lightning at enemies with pinpoint accuracy. He can also use his command of electricity to run at high speeds, climb up walls, and destroy incoming projectiles. Unleash ultra-powerful special attacks like the devastating Voltic Chains for maximum damage. Gunvolt has a fateful encounter with a young girl named Jewel and the manifestation of her powers, Lumen. Maintain high kudos points, and Lumen songs will resonate throughout the stage. In a contrasting story, there is another hero. He is Copen, the son of a scientist who fights to eradicate all adepts. Lock onto targets with the bullet dash and rapid fire his powerful homing shot to wipe out targets. His AI unit Lola controls numerous bit weapons and supports Copen with the ability to transform into the Muse. The EX weapon mirroring system copies the abilities of defeated adepts to use as new weapons. What will happen when Gunvolt and Copen's fates collide? Many powerful foes stand in their way. Nova the Mighty. Merak the Slothful Conjurer. Jota the Prideful Silhouette. Viper, the Burning Wrath. Carrera, the Magnetic Avarice. Stratos, the Gluttonous Fly. Elise, the Eternal Envy. Zonda, the Lustful Mirage. Tenjian, the Frozen Blade. Asrock, the Pygmalion Furnace. Desna, the Starstruck Beauty. Gauri, the Prism Master. Jibril, the Full Metal Jacket. us, the aquadynamic merman. Tessio, the serial experiment. Azure Striker Gunvolt and Azure Striker Gunvolt 2. Two epic tales reborn. Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack. Coming to PlayStation 4 on April 23rd, 2020. The battle for the future of Adepts is about to begin. Inti Creates.
They back, y'all. They back.
Familiar faces to some people, I'm
yes,
sure.
Yes. It's so good to see their faces again. And as a wise person once said, Gower is indeed back in the house.
He's back in the house.
He's back in the house. Along with everyone else in the Gunvolt family. And we are so excited to get this out in just, what, a little over 2 months now?
Yeah, tell your friends who only have PS4s.
Yeah, tell your PS4 friends that Gunvolt is making its grand debut on the PlayStation 4.
It'll be great.
Cannot wait. And if you did your mirrors happen to catch that little I mean gigantic delicious nugget of new Lumen track playing throughout the trailer. It's so good. It's so good.
Really good.
Our girl is back. Lumen is back, making new songs. It's awesome. It feels like 2016 again. I love it. It's so much fun. I am so glad that the series is back, and we're gonna keep rolling with it.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. 2 months ago, April 23rd, 2020, PlayStation 4 version of the Striker Pack. Let's make it happen.
There you go.
There we go. All right, good friends. Moving right along to our next topic. Is Blaster Master 02. Blaster Master 02. Yes. The Master of Blasting. Got a small update recently. Version 1.4. This update was not too big of an update, but it happened nonetheless, so it was my job to tell you all about it. It's basically kind of like a bug fixing update. We had some folks who were having some issues and having some like a game crash bug and other little things like that. So that is fixed, and that was only in the Switch version. That was not impacting the Steam version. So everything. So we fixed some of the issues that we had heard about from the game, and that is up to version 1.4. But Blaster Master Zero team really likes this game. They really like this.
They're very proud of it.
They're very proud of it. And I'm just gonna leave them with that. So that has been everything that has happened since we've seen you.
Yeah.
Which is a lot, I know. Now we got to look forward. We get to look forward at something.
In the very distant
next week. In the very distant next week, we are going to PAX East.
East Coast.
2020. Back in Boston, in Dunkin' Donuts land, once again.
Is that what it is?
Oh, yes, totally, yeah. We'll be back in Boston for PAX East 2020, February 27th through March 1st. Now, that may sound like it's a 3-day event, but it's a leap year this year. We got that February 29th happening this year.
Leap day
4 days, PAX East, 27, 28, 29, the mystical 29, on March 1st. We are going to be at booth number 26071.
A lot of booths.
And the Expo Hall. There's a lot of booths. But that's why we have maps, and we have all that great stuff that will be available on our Twitter and on the PAX website as well. So if you're looking for your pals at Inti Creates, I will be there. Andrew will be there. And some amazing help that we're bringing in from all over the place to help us run this beautiful booth. So the booth that you saw from our PAX South photo, we bringing it to Boston, baby. Bringing it to Boston, making this PAX debut. We've never had a booth this big at a major PAX, or no, we had it at PAX West, but we didn't have it at PAX East yet. So this will be a debut of our big fancy new booth at PAX East.
First East Coast Game Convention debut.
Yes.
Rated Anime NYC. Right?
Yes, that is what it is.
Yeah. You'll be able to see the big Gunvolt monolith.
Yes,
so,
the Gunvolt monolith.
It'll still be equal X Or is it weird?
Well, we'll have both. We'll have the X monolith and the Gunvolt monolith.
Both sides.
Maybe some new stuff too. Who knows?
Keep an eye on.
We're gonna have the latest versions of a bunch of our titles. We're gonna have latest versions of Dragon Mark for Death, latest versions of Luminous Adventure X, and of course, Gunvolt Striker Pack for PlayStation 4. It's gonna be playable at the PAX booth. So come on by, play some games.
First time having anything other than Switch.
Yeah, it's weird to have.
My memory.
We've only ever had PC, 3DS, or Switch.
Oh, really? Okay.
We've never had a PlayStation 4 at our booth before. So this is the first. It's 2020. We're still doing first. I love it. So, PS4 Striker Pack, Dragon Mark for Death, with some new hotness in it. You want to try out the Oracle and the Bandit? Better get your butt to PAX East. Do that there. Of course, all the goodies packed in Luminous Adventure X as well. And our ever-growing menu of awesome Inti Creates merchandise, a lot of which you cannot get outside of Japan. We make it a point to bring a bunch of our amazing merch that we make here in Japan and bring it over so our folks at the shows that we go to have the chance to get their hands on the stuff that would otherwise just be stuck here in Japan. And that merch is too cool to stay within the borders of one country. Absolutely too cool. So I'll be posting the merch menus and stuff like that on Inti Creates and on Twitter and Inti Creates on Facebook. So if you want to kind of get an idea of what we're going to have at the show before you even come, it will be there for you. And if you see us there, come by, say hi. We always love meeting new faces, shaking people's hands. You know, we're very appreciative of people who come out to see us.
So we're there
at events. We travel really far to go, so it's always very nice to meet awesome folks at these events. So we cannot wait. We're less than a week. We're going to be there. So definitely come by to PAX East, and we'll be doing a lot more events in the coming months, of course. I will bring you guys the latest information about our 2020 event schedule as they get closer. We may be doing some new events this year. Who knows? We're going to have a packed schedule. That much I can tell you. We're going to be doing a lot of events this year.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely stay tuned. Yeah, I know a lot of our events in North America. I know a lot of you folks are based all over the world, Europe, Asia, South America.
Oh, sure.
We would love, I would love to go all around the world. All around the world. And if, who knows? One thing at a time. You never know.
Definitely.
You never know. But I appreciate you folks who have the desire to come see us at events. Maybe if you got a friend, the Gunvolt, Dragon, Blaster Master communities are wonderful. Maybe find a friend who can hook you up. Who knows? I've seen it done before. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah?
But we finally caught everybody up. You are now officially up to date with the happenings of Inti Creates. Yay!
For now.
For now. We'll see what happens in the coming weeks. But for now, y'all are up to date. And it feels good. It feels so good. But we've been talking about Striker Pack and how excited we are for the Striker Pack. Now, as you may know, this Gunvolt Striker Pack is already out on Nintendo Switch. And has been out on Nintendo Switch for a good while. This game right here. So we figure, while we catch up with all you folks, because it's been a while, if you're new to the show, you may not know that we like to do Q&As here on the show, give you guys on YouTube and Twitch a chance to bring us your questions, ask us about the goings-on of Inti Creates, or just ask silly stuff like that. Why are you wearing a Love Life shirt? And I can tell you exactly why I'm doing that. But you gotta ask first. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch it over to some gameplay, and we're just going to jam some Striker Pack today.
Just play that.
Just going to play some Striker Pack. It'd be kind of just like old times, all over again. I mean, when's the last time we played Striker Pack on the stream? It's been a hot minute.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a hot minute. It's been a very hot minute.
Right. Oh, wow.
So we're going to switch things over to the game, and we're going to have some fun with this, man. Would you like to do the honors?
Sure, but where do I start?
Yeah, let's unplug that for you.
Yeah. Drag the switch around.
Yeah, just do some Gunvolt 1. Let's just...
1?
Yeah.
You gotta play as Gunvolt. I guess it's only appropriate. It's been a while though.
It's been a while since
we've
seen our boy. Yeah. It's been great.
We're just gonna start from the start?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Okay.
Live your best life.
No saves on here, so I guess so.
Live your best life, my man. You do that.
I'll try.
So, alright, so while Andrew's gonna be playing
So nostalgic.
I know, right?
Now,
Now, can you imagine? How dare you?
Sorry.
How dare you?
We get the action.
You silenced creepy Electrolith guy.
He's still talking.
I am personally offended, Andrew Singleton, localizer, Inti Creates. You don't want to listen to Makino-san's wonderful voice protruding through your speakers? How he's gonna whip you to oblivion with his weird electro whip? Because it's his hobby! He loves it! He loves it. Well, anyway, I'll forgive you today. But do not dare disrespect creepy electric that ever again.
I'll try my best.
Alright, so I'm looking at your chat. So, first question, someone asked, hey Matt, why are you wearing that pink shirt? Well, I am a huge Love Live fan, and Nico is best girl. That's why. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. We get this one a lot, and that is, any hopes whatsoever to get Gunvolt 2 on Steam? The short answer is yes, there is hope. The short answer is yes, there is hope. We have not just... It is not... It's in like a weird state of maybe. And that's really all I can say for the matter, because, you know, when you're in a position like this, you can't just be like, oh yes, it's happening, or oh no, it's not happening.
We hear your demand.
Like we do. Trust me, dear friends. I am very much aware of how much y'all want Gunvolt 2 for Steam, and I appreciate the fact that y'all want Gunvolt 2 for Steam that badly. Because we literally get this every single stream, and that just tells me that people are passionate about it. So. All I can tell you is, we hear you, and we'll see what we can do. That's honestly the best I can give you. So I hope y'all can understand that. Why is there a purple boss in Luminous Adventure X? Huh, that's a good question. Very good question. I don't know. Maybe you can find a good fit. That's definitely not my area of expertise. I saw a question about releasing soundtracks on Steam. Which, that's a good question. You know, if those of you who do not know, Steam has recently kind of redone their soundtrack setup. So you can add soundtracks for games, and you can even get the soundtrack for the game, even if you don't own the game.
Yeah, finally.
Which
would be great for us.
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure that we were not able to do that before.
No, you weren't. It was always DLC.
Yeah, it was DLC for the game. You had to buy that game to get.
We'll pass on that.
So I'm planning on getting Gunvolt for both PS4 and Switch. When they're getting a PS4 version Striker Pack for any have more new things. They'll be pretty similar. Obviously, as you heard, like the new track from like Lumen and stuff like that, that will be exclusive to the PlayStation 4 version. So there are some minor differences, but by and large...
oh yeah, we wouldn't want to leave Switch owners out.
Yeah, no.
Just a similar package as possible on the hardware.
Yeah, exactly.
So the rumble will be a little different.
Exactly.
It's not that HD rumble. It's just the DualShock. It's DualShock. Other things like that. All good to go.
So I'm asking, where is Luminous Adventure X in the Gunvolt timeline? Now, I'm not gonna spoon feed this to you because I wanna that's too easy. But you know, Luminous Adventure X and the mainline Gunvolt 1 and 2 games exist in the same universe. It is the same universe. As for the timeline,
I feel like if you play the game and pay attention, you can piece it together.
Yeah.
There.
Like if you play Gunvolt 1 and play Gunvolt 2 and then play Luminous Adventure X, I think yeah, as Idris said, I think you know, think about it, and you kind of try to connect some dots.
All the puzzle pieces are there.
You know, it's like the Charlie from It's Always Sunny meme, like with all the stuff on the bulletin board. Just do a little bit of that, you know. I think you'll get it. I don't want to spoon feed it to you, because there's no fun. There's no fun to spoon feed. How many times do you guys plan on having me purchase Gunvolt 1? I mean, that's entirely up to you. That is entirely up to you. But I appreciate every purchase of our game from anybody. Very much so. Will we ever get the bonus Kohaku costumes another way? I assume you mean like the Lola wear costume. I'm assuming that's what you mean. No, unfortunately, you will not. That was a early adopter bonus.
Well, there's still one last way you can get it, and that's if you go get that those physical copies at Best Buy. They are baked in there.
This man's reading my mind here.
Yeah.
Yes, if you
your
desperately want that Lola wear, you can get a physical copy from Limited Run. Barring that, if you have the digital version, then no.
Would you like to give it a go?
Me?
It's your choice. You can choose your stage.
I can choose my stage. I can choose it. Yeah, good call on skipping the story, because if someone's never played before.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know, there might be someone in there who's waiting for that PS4 version. You know, all the nice reveals in the opening.
You know what? Our friend Ayano, the voice of Elise, has been with us recently, helping out with our Luminous Adventure X Lola concerts. You know, because for those who don't know, Ayano is a professional dancer.
Yeah, so she's been doing background dancing for those, right?
Yeah, she's been at our Lola concerts that we've been doing recently here in Japan, doing her thing, kicking ass, dancing like a champ. So let's throw a little nod to the lovely Miss Ayano and play some Elise, shall we?
Oh yeah, and I see someone asking about how the kudos system in 1 has changed. Like now you do get to choose the system just like 2.
Yes.
In the Striker Pack version.
Yes, that is correct. That is
As of
correct.
the Switch version, not the 3DS one. I don't believe, right? Yeah, all the Switch and the PS4 will be that way as well.
I did the thing again.
Pick your poison.
I did the thing
again. Oh, you're playing the wrong screen.
But I noticed it was much quicker this time.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, as great as capture cards are, we
still have a little bit of delay.
Yeah, you don't want to play a game like Gunvolt
bad.
off a capture card. Yeah. Just don't do that. It's not the way.
How about GV1 and 2 digital, then the 3DS Striker Pack, then the Switch, and they're gonna buy it again? Too much, man. We appreciate it. Appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy it. We'll get a few extra PS4 features, I guess, like if they're they have like obviously the Switch can take video, but the PS4 has like the Share Studio, make your own GV music videos or something. They hate this level. They hated it then, hate it now. What is? I mean, it's a little spooky.
I am very
it's a bit puzzly with your the light gimmick. Are you guys able to use Beck for more games? That is actually something that's solely up to Concept. That is, Beck is their character. When we used Beck in Mighty Gunvolt and Mighty Gunvolt Burst, that was licensed from Concept, which they were gracious enough to let us do. But any future uses, I have to go through them. Concept. I think that, well, I don't know about all the particulars, I won't necessarily speak to it, whether it's level 5 Concept or just regular old Concept. I don't know, it's a bit complicated, I think. There'll be new DLC planned for Luminous Adventure X in the future. We don't have anything to announce right now, unfortunately, but if anything comes up, we'll be sure to talk about it on here and tweet about it.
Absolutely.
Well, I was asking, since Gunvolt games are all fully voiced in Japanese, are there any plans to give the game an English dub? Well, that's something that we've definitely heard people asking for, but whether or not we do it is just going to be up to the logistics and all that sort of stuff.
When it comes to stuff like dubbing a game, there's a lot of factors that go into that.
Especially for a company like us that doesn't have an office outside of Japan.
Yeah, not only is it a logistical challenge, but it's also very expensive to dub a game. So these are all these things as a company you have to consider before you make a big decision like that.
Absolutely.
Now, I think it'd be really cool. But that's not something that I can just promise willy-nilly. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, it's something we've discussed. So just always it's good to know that people want it.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys feel like there is a demand to have English voices in Inti Creates games, by all means, communicate that. We do listen to what our fans and the people who play our games have to say.
How many times do we need to buy Gunvolt 1 to get a dub? I don't know. It might be a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of GV1s, unfortunately.
But it's definitely, if anything, it's probably more possible going forward on new games.
Yeah, it's
older
hard.
ones.
Yeah,
an
it's hard
extra
to
challenge
circle
to go
back
back
to
make that worth it.
But it's definitely something we can look at going forward and kind of see if it makes sense and see if we can make it work.
Right, someone mentioned the OVA on the English dub, the English dub of the OVA, and that's right, that voice recording was all done in Japan, so it's all English-speaking voice actors here, which brings its own challenges of the talent pool of English.
Yeah, there's just not nearly as many
it's just
people who can do the kind of work that we would need. If you wanted to do something like that on the Striker pack, I mean, you're talking 30 plus characters.
It's a lot more characters.
30 plus characters easily that would need a voice on the Striker pack.
Quite logistically challenging.
Yeah,
max powers for all characters. Yeah, on that.
I would like to see that. Versus like LA, where there's a massive pool of talent for you to work with. As opposed to a non-English speaking country and working with the talent through there. You know what I mean? So. It's a much different, when you have a small cast like we did for the OVA, it's a little bit different.
Oh yeah. So mentions the tragic thing about Inti being so good at character design is that it really sucks when you have to fight and kill them. And that really is the grand irony.
It really is.
I think. In the Gunvolt games, you don't have to kill anybody in Galgun at least.
No, if you did, that'd be a whole, be very problematic.
Galgun is generally spared from the tragic endings of many of our titles.
Yeah, depends. Maybe for a scrub, maybe Hodai's gonna have a bad day.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Can't even imagine.
Yeah, if you get a game over, I mean, I guess you can consider that a bad ending. No, I got Satan kudos. How'd you splat? I sent you all the way down there.
Yeah. How you splat?
How you splat?
How you splat?
Something every squid is that sometimes.
Are the themes for the bosses picked with a dartboard, such as Seven Deadly Sins, Fairy Tail, etc.? Or is there a reason for them for each game? Very interesting. I don't know if we've ever talked about it in interviews with the character design.
Yeah, I mean, that would definitely be something like the character design. People, director types would definitely could answer better than us for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't want to give you a half-baked answer. That's not really.
I think it's a common thing just in general, like character design. Kind of have a theme. It gives players a bit more to discover and give character designers some sort of starting point.
There we go. There's our girl.
Was a much deeper meaning to it. I don't know. Just have to ask them.
Trying to be careful just so we can get the Luminous action up in here. I don't think it hits.
Are you guys ready for the Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection next week? I'm positive that there are many pre-orders in the office that will be delivered. You put in a pre-order on that one?
Sure did.
Yeah. Probably look to pick that up digital.
Ayano!
There she is. Any non-Inti games you're looking forward to in 2020?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think. Could ask me that 10 minutes ago. I could probably give you an answer. Now I'm like, I'll focus on the game, and I'm like,
Animal Crossing a given. You got Mark.
I know my better half's very much looking forward to.
Yeah, I got it my pre-order on that one. Anything else interesting?
Can I tell you a little secret? That line right there, where he's like, did she get possessed by a spooky ghost or something like that? It took every ounce of restraint that 2014 me had to not write the word spoopy.
I can see that. I can totally see that.
Every ounce of self-restraint. And while you do this to me,
Actually looking forward to Refactory 4 Special English next week. It came out last year in Japan. I played on the 3DS in Japanese, so I'm entirely fluent in English. Just a few days. Oh, wow.
I done goofed there. Oh, I got lucky.
Save.
I just wanted to show y'all Lumen, really.
Oh yeah, totally. 100%.
Totally. And I just wanted to see that.
Oh, of course. Jason from DNC and a full Mighty Gunvolt sequel? That'd be tight.
That would be really cool.
I'm sure if such a game were to be developed, that would be a consideration, almost certainly.
Yeah, that would be very, very awesome.
Def. We're very proud of Flashmaster 0, 1, and 2.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Any chance to,
yeah, no, they're fabulous games.
Characters.
Fabulous, fabulous games. And not my best run of Elise's Space, but that's okay.
A perfect timing, though.
That is very much okay. But man, you know, it was so good to be back in the chair again, interacting with these fine folks.
Absolutely.
You know, I've missed this.
To shake the dust off a little bit.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So yeah, like we said, we're going to PAX East next week, so we'll be there for that. And then the week after, we won't be doing it the week after, so I believe in 3 weeks we'll be back again. Oh, I had the date in my head and then it just completely
3 weeks.
Flew off.
3 weeks from today?
Yeah.
It's a leap year.
Next week will be
Who
a
knows
PAX.
how to date?
Next week, you know, actually, wait a minute, no.
Well, surely we're not going to the week after.
Next week we leave for PAX.
Yes,
the week after that we'll have just come back, so
Yes,
we won't
so we
be
won't.
here.
We will not.
And then the week after that we will be, and we will be back here in the
Heard
hot
it here.
seat 3 weeks from now.
3 weeks.
Who knows what's going to happen 3 weeks from now? You know, with how busy we are. I don't know. I got a feeling that. I got a feeling. You know what I mean? When you got a feeling, when you got a feeling about something.
Certainly don't know.
No.
Didn't know anything. So.
Nanichi? Juichi. Okay, thank you, Aizu-san.
Okay,
So yeah, March 11th,
March 11th
is the exact date that we will be back. So mark your calendars. That's March 11th, I believe, Japan time. So
that might be
depending on your time zone, that might be the 10th. So good folks, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Hangin' in THQ. It's been absolutely wonderful, and keep abreast of what we're doing on at Inti Creates on Twitter, and of course Inti Creates on Facebook. I have all the latest and greatest. So we'll see you guys after PAX. I'll hopefully see you at PAX, and until then, y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful life, and we will see y'all next time. Goodbye.
Bye bye.